Okay, well, maybe. All right, well, good morning. My name is Chalonda Richardson, and I'm a pharmacy candidate at Purdue University. And today, my Pechakucha presentation is on looking back to where I am now and where I'm heading. So, about 5-6 years ago, I left Union County High School, and I had the decision to attend IU, Miami University, or Purdue University. Of course, I chose Purdue University. It's been a wonderful experience, and the colors go great with my wardrobe. So, while at Purdue University, I've had an amazing experience, and I came actually knowing not one single person. None of my friends from high school attended Purdue University, so I was the only one from my graduating class. While at Purdue, I joined several different organizations to meet new people, and I had a wonderful experience. This couldn't have been a better place for me. I just wasn't too sure what I wanted to do. Would it be pharmacy or would it be biology? And I couldn't decide. Well, I knew right away it wasn't going to be biology after Bio 110. So I decided to apply for pharmacy school, and I lucked out and I got in. And I knew that pharmacy would allow me to achieve all my dreams and aspirations, and this includes traveling. And it was a really interesting experience because when I first heard about rotations, I wasn't sure what those were or what that would bring for me. Well, come to find out, for me, rotations meant that I would be traveling. And this travel would be all across the state of Indiana as well as to Alaska. So you may be wondering, well, what do you mean you're traveling across Indiana? Well, there were really no rotations in my hometown. So I'm just moving about Indiana from anywhere from Richmond to Evansville to Muncie to, I am going out of state to Alaska for 1 month. And I'm also going to Lebanon for a month, which I'll talk about a little further. My first rotation was in Lafayette, Indiana, and this was Forensic Diversions Community Corrections, where I attended court every Monday. I visited the Home with Hope every Tuesday and Thursday, and I served as a healthcare advocate for patients in the Forensic Diversion Program, and these are recovering drug addicts. And on this rotation, I also had the capability to attend several home searches. I was with 4 different surveillance officers and searched 6 different homes, and 2 of the homes we did find illegal substances, and those participants were arrested. I actually was able to meet the drug dog too. And I lucked out, and while on this rotation, I was able to live in my apartment at Purdue University, and it just worked out really well. My next rotation took me to Noblesville, Indiana, where I lived in this lovely, lovely cabin number 5, slept in this bunk, and shared a cabin with another med staff, Sherry Grant. And it wasn't all about the housing experience, it was more about what we did. So we had the ability to go ziplining, and that was probably my favorite activity that we did while at camp. These are my campers. These are the campers from cabin number 5. They're 7 to 9 years old. And this is my camp counselor, and that's my junior camp counselor, and they were really great to work with. We had a blast. So while at camp with the children, we did a variety of different activities. These activities include hiking, just everything and anything. Zip lining, hiking, swimming at the pool, playing games. But for the children, it was a little different experience. They were used to having diabetes, but they weren't used to having a continuous monitor of those diabetes, and that's what I did. I monitored their diabetes throughout the day, including at 12 and 3 a.m. in the morning. And if I didn't include glucose tabs, my children would be very disappointed because that was their favorite part of camp, is eating the glucose tabs. Next, I moved to Terre Haute, Indiana, where I worked at St. Anne's Clinic, a completely free clinic. While at Terre Haute, I obviously don't have housing down there, so I lived in this wonderful basement and shared a room with a Butler student, actually, and I lived with our 83-year-old preceptor, and this is Barbara Wilson. She was really great. While at the clinic, I had a variety of different responsibilities. I also kind of served as like a liaison between the healthcare staff and the patients. I did a lot of counseling. I also did on daily a variety of vitals with all the patients that came in, even when they were just coming to pick up their prescriptions. Next, I moved to Muncie, Indiana, where I worked at Ball Memorial Hospital, and I didn't have housing in Muncie either. So while at Muncie, I lived in one of the pharmacists, Joey Elias, his parents' home, in the spare bedroom. This was great on a blow-up mattress. And I had the IU Purdue house divided side because I had to share the bathroom with his IU brother. But while at Ball Hospital, I worked with a dietitian to dose TPNs, I rounded with the medical team, and I also did a variety of different counseling, and that includes counseling on Coumadin and all the other antiplatelet and anticoagulant agents, as well as congestive heart failure, which is one of my favorite things that I did in Noblesville. So next, I came to this rotation where I'm at now with Dr. Abel on an academic administrative rotation, and we are currently working between this lovely facility, the new Allison Held, formerly Wishart, and the provost office. This has been an incredible learning experience as I knew very little about higher education. So you may be wondering, well, where is she living right now? So I don't have housing in Indianapolis either, so I'm living with one of my really good friends, Victoria Nazarov, and we're living in Carmel in this mansion of a home that we are actually dog sitting that devilish dog. And he's just absolutely terrible. And I'm commuting back and forth with Dr. Abel between Purdue and Indianapolis. So it's been a really fun experience. While I'm the academic administrative rotation, I've had the chance to attend a variety of meetings, work on several projects that will affect higher education, as well as lecture to a variety of different students in the pharmacy curriculum, which of course was Boilercast recorded. I did give a FAD 464 lecture, which was really fun. So where am I going next? Next I'm headed to Alaska. I leave this Friday at 7 a.m. I'm flying to Alaska to work at the Alaska Native Medical Center, and I'm completing an ambulatory care rotation. While in Alaska, I do hope to be able to see this lovely scenery and encounter a bear. That's what I really want to see, is a bear, because I've never seen a real bear out in the wild. So you may be wondering, when I get back from Alaska, what's next? This is what's next. I'm going to Evansville, I'm going to Lebanon, and then I'm going back to Evansville, and then on my last rotation will be back in West Lafayette at the Purdue Pharmacy, and hopefully I will graduate in May of 2014 if all these housing issues don't affect my rotations. So after completing pharmacy school, I hope to complete a community residency at West Virginia University through Waterfront or Fruth Pharmacy and the West Virginia University. And I really love West Virginia, so I'm really looking forward to that, and that's where my boyfriend currently lives. So I've been there quite a few times, and it's been really great. So thank you for listening to my presentation.